I'm driving on Friday.
So you get that up there.
Yeah. I just know that the rush stays pretty late. It stays until like 12:31 on Friday night.
Okay, this is not gonna work.
So then we'll figure something out. Even if you're the one that's online and I'm just the one driving, if I can't get on DoorDash per se. Because Friday night, the only thing you would have to do until I can get DoorDash on my own and get to Top Dasher would be delivering it to the customer and then contacting the customer if something's wrong. But I can do all the driving on Friday night if I need to.
Maybe I should do that. There we go.
Doesn't look like I can touch that a little bit later. I'm getting up at 9 the next day. I can push.
Hey guys. Oh, hey, look at Astrid's on. She's right behind me. So I am starting on dinner. I'm gonna make a crock pot creamy chicken soup. So my right now what I'm doing is cutting up celery and carrots, and I've already got sour cream base. My soup is sour cream based, so I got sour cream in there, and I put in the chicken. It's already been cut up and put in there. Making some noise here. And I also cut up an onion already. So, and as you all know from watching my previous videos, that our kitchen is the hub of our home. So we've got people at the table doing their weekly schedules and their homework.
That can be part of the morning routine.
And me standing here at the counter cooking, and I just did my work for the day that I got paid to do. And I'll do a little more work after I get. I have to get some more work done after I get the soup in the crock pot here.
That puts us out for 2.5 hours.
And so I'm just gonna
it's only 2.5 hours on that spot.
put this
I'm not only
here.
going out 2.5 hours.
So we got the ingredients are
Well, it's not just that, it's also
chicken, and if you're taking it from uncooked state, you would need to cook your chicken ahead of time, and that would be in some oil and butter, and some seasonings. But since mine, I had already pre-cooked it, and I'm kind of using the leftover chicken in here. So, yeah. So, but if you do pre-cook your chicken, you're going to want it in a little oil, a little butter, some Italian seasoning maybe, or whatever seasonings you like, and get the chicken flavored, and then you would throw it in the crock pot.
Mom, if you're trying to show that you're cutting, all I see is your boobs.
I know, I can't get it low enough. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get the. She's telling me she can't. You guys can't see me cutting, but I don't think you need to see that anyway, right? Now you're just seeing my finger. Oh, nope, that's not any better. You guys are just used to that. So you see, I have a knife, board, cutting up. Okay, so we'll get our celery cut. And really it just depends on how many servings you're making. I'm just making a big old pot. And, okay, cut some of that off. just making a big old pot because we like leftovers. We take them to work and eat them late at night or whenever. So, alright, I'll show you. You guys know I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you right now.
Incoming.
I see that. She's smelling the chicken. Oops. Ah, no, wait. All right, so what you see here is we've got some sour cream. It's a little bit thinned out. We've got our chicken pre-cooked. We've got celery, and then there's onions. And then I'll put in the seasonings. Right now I'm going to cut up the carrots. Hi, Blanca. You want to be part of this? You guys. Oh, you don't need celery. She thinks she needs the celery leaves. Oh, well. I'm also going to put in green beans, but I'll do that at the end because I'm using canned green beans this time because we have like
Ooh, that looks good.
12.
Oh my god, that looks good.
Are you talking about mine?
Yes, I'm watching it.
Oh, she
my
hasn't
God,
seen
that
what's in the
looks
pot. So she's saying it looks good. I hope you guys think that too. I'm just trying to cut the carrots to a bite size width here. Okay, let's see. She says you can't see me cutting, but it looks like you can on here, but I don't know how this thing works from your end.
That's better.
Oh, now you can see me? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've got your basics, just your basic vegetable chicken soup. I like ours a little creamier. That's why I like to cook it in the sour cream. If you want to make an easier version, you could just take cream of chicken soup and then throw in the chicken and vegetables. But we didn't have any, so I just kind of made my own version out of sour cream. And I'll show you all the spices I'm putting in it after I get through some of this. And then I just put it in the crock pot. And because I pre-cooked the chicken, it won't take as long. Basically, we're just heating everything together and letting the flavors soak through. Just, okay. I'll throw in some carrots. It's already smelling good. And it hasn't even been in there that long. Oh yeah, it's getting hot. I touched the pot to make sure it was working, but shouldn't do that really. I'll burn myself. But anyway, just cutting up. And as always, I'm not a professional chef, so if you are, don't criticize. I'm probably not using the right knife or the right technique, but it works for me. And as always, make sure you wash your hands before you start, especially during this time of COVID. And never put, if you're going to cut stuff up, never use raw meat on the same cutting board as you do vegetables, or if you're going to do that, wash it off in between, because otherwise it cross-contaminates. Somebody's phone's ringing. Who is it?
Nancy.
Oh, okay. So anyway, here we go. I'm just trying to, this already had a little bit of a cut in it. Oh, and I wanted to show you something. When we have onions here, and when we took them out, my daughter said she thought it was ruined because there was green stalk coming out. Well, that green stalk coming out is what you would make the parsley out of. So, isn't that what I said? Parsley? No, chives. That's what chives is. So don't throw it away. Just cut it up and put it in. I didn't end up using that particular onion But when I do, oh boy, did I cut myself again? As I say, I'm not a pro. And, so anyway, I think you're the only one watching. I don't know. Did you? Oh no, your phone rang, huh? Anyway, so here we have it. I got one more carrot because we had a lot of vegetables that were going bad, and plus this is a way for them to eat their vegetables.
And then I appreciate it.
And so here we go. Just stirring that up some. Yeah. Yeah. Photo bomber.
You bombed mine.
Incoming. I know. I bombed hers earlier. She was doing an Instagram when she was making our peanut butter waffles for breakfast, and they turned out really good. I'd never had peanut butter waffles, but surprisingly, it was good. So if you want to try that, go look at hers. Astrid 2, Rose 2.
Rose2_Astrid2.
Oh, Rose 2_Astrid2, and you can see her her videos too. And so you know, it's not too exciting watching me cut, but I have been known to cut myself while I was cutting things out, but fortunately it was never while I was doing one of our videos that I like to do with you guys. It's nice to have you along for dinner prep. I know it's a little early for dinner, but when you're putting it in the crock pot, you get it started early. And this won't take that long as everything was pre-cooked. It's just really a matter of warming up the vegetables, getting them soft, but that's why if you cut them in smaller pieces like this, they'll cook a little faster. And we used up all our potatoes last night. I think I did do a video of what we ate last night. It was a simple menu, but we had a few potatoes, or I would probably put them in. But I did have a little bit of rice that was left over from that, so I just threw that in there too. The nice thing about soup or stew, however you want to call it, it's pretty much a big crock pot of everything, and as long as the flavors mesh together, it's good. And so a lot of times when in my household growing up and with my kids, I call them muscos. A lot of people call them leftovers, but I call them must goes, M-U-S-T-G-O-S, because everything left in the fridge that is about to expire must go. And that's probably why the original person invented stews and soups in the first place. I really don't know, but I would imagine that could be part of the thing. Alright, so we've got onions, carrots, celery, sour cream, and chicken. Now it's time to get the flavorings in. I love lemon pepper on my chicken. I just love it. Don't know why, but I do. You should measure because it can be strong, but this is kind of the bottom of the thing, as you'll see. I'm just gonna dump, yeah, and just use the rest up. Show you. It's about that much right there, and that's pretty good for the size pot that we have. So I'm going to throw that in there, a little lemon pepper, and that'll flavor it. And now, organic poultry. Poultry is chicken, and thank you, high school FHA, Future Homemakers of America, for teaching me that little goodie. Also, I grew up in kind of a small town, so there were some farms. So I'm not going to put, that's a lot, so I'm just going to put like a little bit in. But I think it's easier if I do take this off. So we're going to sprinkle about that much. Okay. Always put it away as you go, because then you remembered that you put it in there. So we'll show you again how much we did. Oops. About that much. And that'll give it a little flavor. And I never have a recipe. I just use with what I have in the fridge and all. But there are recipes. If you want to be a little more precise about your tastes, you can get them off the internet. And then last seasoning we're going to put in here is Hidden Valley Ranch. It's chip dip stuff, but it still works for anything. It's seasoning. Smells good. Don't know what it is exactly, but we're just going to throw that in there. Now, I don't like ranch dressing, really, but other people do. And it kind of gets mixed in good here. So I'm just mixing that all up. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay. Okay. So, yes, I do like cooking.
Did you let her know that I want the
All right. So here we go.
That I wasn't trying to ignore her.
You see all the seasonings in there.
She thought you were working.
Some seasonings. And
so Grandma wanted me to put an order in for pizza, but just because of the soda.
Oh, so Grandma, who doesn't live too far,
Babe, I need your help
wants
real quick,
grandson to put in an order
I need your help
for
real quick.
pizza.
Ah,
But
it's my back.
are you okay? But
I just need to stop
pizza
stretching it.
sounds good. But I think we usually try to have our pizza on the weekends when we're really busy after work, and it just, we don't have time to kind of home cook everything. So we usually have pizza about every other week, and there's a really, I'm not even trying to duplicate it, even though I have made pizza before. There's a really good place just like 5 minutes from here, and we just order from there. It's a very good pizza. Marcello's, yeah, and we get pizza, and they have wings, and I always get the teriyaki wings, and they have cheese bread, right, or something? Sorry, I think I have a little
We get wings and the cheese bread.
wings in the... Like I said, this is our everything table over here. I got my work in the corner ready to do in a little bit. She's doing homework. He's got his scheduling and homework. We have college students in the house, master level students. We've got the cat here.
He is, but I'm just
Where's
bachelor's
Pancakes?
level.
Pancakes is resting up there, the little black cat. We have 5 in the house. You guys have all met on previous cooking videos. And if you're new to my site, I do a lot of cooking videos. Just because it's a lot cheaper, and also we did used to eat out a lot more because we all work really hard, but with COVID, you know, I have not gone out to the college to work like I used to, so I teach my classes online. So, and we don't like to go to the stores if we can help it, because, you know, COVID is a scary thing. And so we've been doing a lot of cooking. And so since March, almost a year now, well, maybe, I don't know, I think I started this back in March. I know that's the last time I went to the college was in March. So, yeah, so we've been doing a lot more cooking at home. But if there's places like, what's it, Marcello's Pizza, don't try to duplicate it. It's delicious. So there's another ingredient that I'll be putting in at the end. That would be our cut green beans. But since they're not fresh, they're from a can, they don't need to go in quite yet. So I'll be putting that in the end just long enough to get them warmed up. So I'll show you that again. It's already smelling good. I'll repeat the ingredients again. We just have onions, carrots, celery, sour cream, chicken, and some seasonings, some hidden ranch, some poultry, some lemon pepper, and in the crock pot, which I like, because then I can go do other things. So that's about it, and I'll try to put a photo on here when dinner's actually done. We're just going to let that cook about maybe 3 or 4 hours. Everything's pre-cooked, so it's really just a matter of warming it up. Looking at the clock, it's almost 5. But sometimes we get late starts because of our work schedules. A lot of times we don't go to bed till 2:30, so we just barely had breakfast. So we're not, or lunch or brunch or whatever. But anyway, I'll try to put a photo on of the soup when it's done. And I don't think I'll be doing any dessert baking tonight. Sorry, my nose or something. Because we still have, like I showed you guys yesterday, it's behind the crock pot, but we still have peanut butter cookies on this side. We've got at the bottom the strawberry cake cookies dipped in white chocolate. We also have some sherbet. So we have dessert items, but we will be needing to make banana bread soon, as our bananas are ripe and ready to go. So couscous, I don't know if you're saying a different language or whatever,
No,
but
couscous is a different...
no, but it's C-O-U, is that?
C-O-U, I don't know.
Yeah. Mustafa, maybe that means good, hopefully. I'm not sure. But I only speak English, guys. Sorry, I was not raised around needing to know other languages. I wish I could speak more than one language. I would be really cool if I did, but I don't. So anyway, I'm going to call it as a bye-bye for now. And the only other thing, like I said, would be the green beans. I'll add those toward the end, and we'll try to put a picture on here when our soup is nice and warm. All right. Bye for now.